Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to your New Japan Strong Episode 9 live reactions. We actually have 4 matches on this show, only the first 2 of which will be Lions Break Crown semi-final matches. The first, Clark Connors versus Logan Regal. The second, Danny Limelight versus Blake Christian. But then we've got 2 tag matches. Our semi-main event is TJP and Carl Fredericks versus Brody King and Flip Gordon. And then our main event, Misterioso, Rocky Romero, Jeff Cobb, and David Finlay versus Hikuleo, Chase Owens, Kenta, and Jay White.
Yeah, I mean, that Bullet Club team is going to massacre them. So, yeah, everything else sounds solid. Let's just get into this, man.
All right, cool beans. Let's get on into this. We are going to just start at 0. We've got a little over an hour to do this. So 3, 2, 1, go. Roar. King of Sports. I got to turn my volume down. There we go. All right, let's get on into this now, baby.
Strong style. Let's call Fredericks to the drop kick. As we're introing here, Lions Break Crown.
Rocky. Oh, I miss Coughlin, man. I miss him.
Yeah, you and me both.
I miss the living heck out of that guy. Okay, there is our first match tonight. Clark Connors, Logan Regal. Then we got Limelight versus Christian. The tag match. Then the main event, the 4-on-4 8-man tag. Well, they didn't even mention the 8-man tag. That's interesting.
I can perfectly understand why the 8-man tag is main eventing. I just kind of wish the Young Lions got to main events, and this is kind of about them and their tournament, or it should be. So I hope the finals at least main events next week. Going over the tournament again. 1 crown, 1 golden opportunity. Really thinking we're going to have Danny Limelight and Clark Connors in the finals. Semi-final here, Clark Connors versus Logan Regal.
Here comes... Is that Logan Regal?
I think so, yeah.
Why did he have RT on his Tron if his name's Logan Regal? That makes no goddamn sense.
Maybe it's a nickname or something we don't know about, but...
Yeah, that's kind of fucky.
If I'm not mistaken, Logan Regal beat DKC to get to the semifinals, and DKC really worked over his arm. You got to wonder the shape the arm's going to be in here tonight. Clark Connors, meanwhile, he beat Jordan Clearwater. Clark Connors considered by many to be the favorite in this Lions Break Crown tournament. It's got to be a lot of pressure on his shoulders, looking to rise up to it. There's the bell. Lock up here. Logan Regal might be thinking about a single leg, but Clark Connors able to scramble with Regal here. Regal there, working the arm. Be smart if he could weaken Clark Connors' arm, then they'd be on equal footing. See, Regal immediately goes to the arm when Connors is kind of working a wrist lock there.
Come on, Clark. Collar and elbow.
Lock up there.
Lock here by Regal. Ooh, Regal being stubborn with the side headlock, not relenting here.
I like his bodily positioning because I think you could see Connors was trying for maybe like a lateral press, and Regal kept his body positioned enough that no pins could be initiated. There's a break there. That's the thing with Regal. You're going to have to engage Connors, and you know Connors is going to want to keep this to mat wrestling, you know, that catch wrestling style. So I think distance and spacing is really going to favor Regal here. Roll up, 2. Actually, that was just a 1 count, mistake. Got a little eager there. Front face lock, Connors, nice takedown there. Regal very mindful, though, of his place on the mat. Able to keep a shoulder off the canvas. Connors now going for the armbar. Oh, Regal trying to slide his head out between the legs there. Connors is relentless. He wants to get to those finals desperately, but, you know, Regal's got to want it bad as well. I think he even said last week, like, you know, Clark, I'm coming for you. Kind of a weird low-grounded, not quite a bow and arrow here, but I like that he's got the leg and he's got an arm here. Now he's going to pivot. Oh, Connors is actually going to get the leverage there. Now he's going to try the mount.
Not even a 2 count, though. Kick out.
Yeah, referee gesturing.
Vaguely Silas Young-looking referee.
Yeah. Cover. No, lock up here. Has Regal's back against the rope. Oh, overhand chop there by Connors. And Regal now then incensed him. Forearm chop. Forearm chop. And Connors, though, going into it. Leaning into it. Another shot, though, by Regal. Regal off the ropes. Ducked down there by Connors. Connors off the opposite rope. Pounced by Connors.
Iconic in chat. Hope you guys are drinking a shit ton of coffee for all these nonstop reactions. I don't even drink coffee. I just have the energy naturally.
Yeah, I don't drink coffee either. It's a combination of just working out, hydrating, and occasionally fasting here and there for a nice energy boost. And Connors, shoulder check. Oh, no, look at Regal. Actually gets the knee up defensively, but Connors there just a shot in the corner. Chop. 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 3 knife edge chops.
Connors is straight up bullying Regal right now.
3 shoulder checks there. Snapmare takeover.
There. Woo! Lit him up with that chop.
Kick out there. Chin lock here by Connors. That's the thing about Connors. I know we were remarking with like Adrian Quest, DKC, Blake Christian, who did win, like all these guys.
Mm-hmm.
They may be the workhorses and do the fancy flippy stuff and this and that. The thing about Connors is, though, he really, you could tell he's a student of Shibata because he's so committed to the fundamentals, and everything he does just looks so damn impactful and so clean. And Connors are just clubbing Regal there. Connors is somebody that is very exciting because as they progress, you can just tell they're going to be one hell of a performer here. And Connors thinking maybe a suplex. Regal stops him. No, goes down to one knee. Does Connors. Just kind of, negate the leverage. that Regal might have had there. A few body shots. Now Connor's thinking the suplex. Regal, though, wriggles the legs. And, nice suplex by Connors using Regal's momentum. Regal had Connors up. Connors was able to use that momentum and just carry Regal all the way through for a suplex for a 2 count. Nicely done by Connors.
Hey, Javaris is here, said he's going to watch this show and Twitter at the same time. What's going on Twitter that you're watching, Javaris? Is there something like a big controversy going on or something?
Maybe he's just keeping tabs on the president. I know that's a lot of talk right now with Trump and COVID. Chop there by Connors.
Trump, you silly bitch. You should have worn a mask. Although, frankly, it wouldn't have really helped him that much to wear a mask, because you don't wear a mask to protect yourself. You wear a mask to protect other people. So maybe if you would have been advocating for other people to wear masks, you wouldn't be sick right now.
German there by Regal. Connor's going to roll to the opposite corner.
Just saying.
I think it's smart for Connors to make space, but Regal can close that space very quickly because you can see Connors favoring the back of his head. That German rocked him there.
I think Regal. It's smart to wear masks during a pandemic.
Uppercut there by Regal. And Connors thrown out here. Cross body there by Regal. Regal definitely feeling the momentum shift here. Big opportunity for him. Could be thinking springboard. He hit. No. Connors thought he was going to stop him. Shoulder check there. Front flip over the back of Connors. Sling blade by Regal. Wow. Somebody's outing themselves as a Tanahashi fanboy. Kick out there by Connors.
And who can blame him? Who isn't a Tanahashi fan at this point?
Hey, I mean, taking the first step in your career, being a Lions Break crown winner, there are worse careers to try and emulate than Tanahashi. I'm not saying Tanahashi won a tournament like this. This is the first of its kind. Mm-hmm. But, look at the strength of Connors. The double leg. But Regal, though, I think made it work to his advantage with the guillotine. No, Connors able to break it. If he gets this, it's over. See, Regal's got to do a double battle here. He's got to make sure he doesn't turn over, but he's also got to be mindful of his shoulders positioning on the mat. Connors here really wants to turn him over, and Regal gets to the ropes. That's big for Regal. We know that's Connors' finish. And a straight kick there. That stuns Connors. Jumping. Oh, no. Connors held onto the ropes. Spear. No. Power slam.
Nice power slam. 2 and kick out by Regal.
Got to give Regal credit. He really seemed prepared for Connors' offense. I mean, he definitely felt that power slam, no doubt about it. I like how scouted he had the crab, however. Connors, what's he looking for here? What a back elbow.
Regal. Moonsault. Lands on his feet.
There's a spear. That's going to do it. Regal's out. That's it. And immediately taps out. Connors going to the finals. I think he could have pinned him out after the spear, personally. I don't even think he needed the crab. I think that was just to put some stank on it. Really send a message.
Connors is very effective, very efficient.
Absolutely. And we're going to, I guess, hear some backstage comments from him here. We're doing Danny Limelight and Blake Christian already.
Yeah, man. I kind of mentioned that.
Kevin Kelly asking Blake Christian how he's prepared for this here. Christian saying he's won tournaments for one leg and one limb. Oh, yeah, that's certainly not going to put any pressure on him, Kevin Kelly, you douche. Not to put any pressure on you or anything, but I thought you were going to win, so I'd like to be right, thanks. God, you could literally do Kevin Kelly's job after that. Like that was just all the confirmation you needed. Like, yeah, I could do this.
Mm.
I still think we're doing a Danny Limelight Clark Connors final. I will be surprised. Like, I will legitimately be shocked if Blake Christian wins here.
Blake Christian. Here comes Danny Limelight Rivera, baby.
Danny Limelight has just been brimming confidence the last few weeks.
Limelight! Yeah, Danny. Excuse me.
There's the bell. And you see Danny Limelight. Oh my God, what a kick to Blake Christian. He's already working over the bruised ribs of Blake Christian. We knew Blake Christian because of the interview with Kevin Kelly, a.k.a. douche lord that unnecessarily puts pressure on young lions.
Well, these guys aren't young lions.
Well, I mean, it is Lions break crown, so even if not young lions, just guys looking for a big break, maybe that's more appropriate. Just more or less saying, he's not 100%, but he's won tournaments with one arm, he's won tournaments with one leg. Yep. So he's just going to go out there and compete because that's the all-heart way. But Danny Limelight don't give a shit about that. All he cares about is making that heart stop beating. As far as his tournament chances are concerned, nice torture rack into a slam there.
So it was almost like a whale hunt. It wasn't. Just to be clear, it wasn't actually a whale hunt. It was more like a delayed Olympic slam.
Yes. Danny Limelight's got a lot of tricks in the bag. I don't know if Connors is prepared for that personally. Because again, as I was saying when entries were being made, Danny Limelight's been brimming with a lot of confidence. He took Rocky Romero to the limit only a few weeks ago. Almost beat him, actually. And, yeah, I just feel like he's in a real groove right now.
Oop! Didn't mean for y'all to hear that sound, but you're going to hear it a couple more times.
That's quite all right. Not a problem. The only one having problems right now is Blake Christian. There's a forearm there. Another forearm there by Christian. Danny Limelight here. He is so hungry, and he's like a shark that smells blood.
You get that sense too? Yeah, he's really in it right now. I love it.
I mean, you can see the look on his face, dude. Like, he just knows he's looking at Blake Christian, and he's not thinking, can I win this match? No. He's thinking, how badly, how hard do I got to hit him just to get out of here and get my win? Because I know he's softened up. So what's the breaking point of Blake Christian? That's what Danny Limelight's wondering. Misses the lariat wildly. And Christian, no, sends Limelight into the ropes. Oh, what an STO. Jesus Christ.
Very nice, very nice.
I'll tell you, Blake Christian, if he ever needed a breather, he gave himself one right there. Blake Christian now really, really needs to mount an offensive. I know it's not going to be easy, again, with the weakened ribs, but he might have knocked Danny Limelight loopy with that STO. That STO was a lot of impact. You can even see him favoring the back of his neck. Forearm there by Christian. Overhand chop there. Oh, I think I might have been a kick to the arm. Oh, kick to the side there.
Nice.
And Danny Limelight's got some striking game there.
Oh, but here's Christian with a lariat. Oh, nice. Craig Skiff is here. He said, hey, boys, I'm just listening to you guys while playing Super Mario Sunshine on my Switch. He just got the Super Mario 3D All-Stars or something like that. It's like a package that you can get for the Switch that's Super Mario 64, Super Mario Sunshine, and Super Mario Galaxy. What a drop kick by...
That sounds like a great Friday night, Craig, and we're pleased that you're joining. You're making us a part of it. Cover, 2. Limelight kicks out.
Yeah, I saw though. Is that bundle like super expensive though? Because I saw a video from somebody that I'm subscribed to on YouTube, and they were actually complaining about it because it's just like, why would you not emulate this?
Yeah.
Because I guess it's like super expensive for that bundle or something. I don't know. I didn't see a price point on it. I'll tell you what is super expensive though. South Park: The Fractured But Whole. I saw that was $80, and like the only reason I know that is because it was just on sale for 75% off, and it was still $20. Like, what the hell?
Yeah. What a power on that was by Limelight. 2.
And kick out by Christian.
I gotta say, not putting that on Danny Limelight. When you're hurt, but you can tell he's kind of reeling because there was a delay on that cover. Had he been a bit quicker on it, might have been a 3 count. Christian here kind of closing the gap between him and Limelight in my estimation. Limelight, though, I try and say, just did a throat slit saying that's it. Fisherman, no.
No. Christian. German, no. What
the hell was that? Kick out. It was a near fall. We know that for sure. It almost seemed like a spinning, waistlock takedown. I don't even know. That was crazy.
Javaris still hasn't beat Super Mario Sunshine. Dude, I had Super Mario Sunshine when I was a teenager, and I don't think I ever beat it either. Relate. Then again, to be fair, I beat almost no games when I was, when I played them for the first time. Like, the first round of me playing video games when I was younger. I was like, I played a lot of games, but I never really finished any. I was weird.
Right.
I think I beat, like, The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening DX one time, and that's, like... I think that was the first game I ever beat. Although I might have beaten like Pokemon Red or Blue or Yellow when they came out. Oh, there it is. Oh, it's $60 for Super Mario 3D All-Stars.
Damn.
I mean, you're paying $20 for each of those games? Yeah, I definitely would rather emulate. Oh, what a 450 by Blake Christian. God damn.
I'm telling you, I think he's managed to close the gap between him and Limelight. I can't believe it. You see, he's literally practically crawling over to Limelight to get a pin attempt here. Limelight, though, smart. Look at him turning away from Christian to make him work even harder.
I love it. That was genius. That subtle little roll over just to force Christian to pull him, and there's the kick out.
And, to people that might be thinking, well, what does it matter? It only bought him like 2 seconds. The 2 seconds could very well be the difference between, exactly. Could be the difference between a 2 count and a 3 count. Every second matters, people. And Danny Limelight understood that. That was brilliant. Blake Christian now, how much deeper can he dig into his bag of tricks? And those ribs have got to be killing him. I mean, you've talked about having bruised ribs before, partner. Like, every breath has got to be agony. And then to do offensive on the top of that. Whoa!
Danny Limelight kips up. Charges in, superplex, follows through. Small package driver, 1, 2, 3. That's it. Danny Limelight wins.
Danny Limelight and Clark Connors in the finals. I'll be honest. At first, I wanted Clark Connors to win because I do like the dude, and I think he has a lot of charisma and upside. But Danny Limelight's matches have been stellar in this. I'm kind of rooting for him now, to be honest.
Javar is saying the only GameCube games he ever beat were, I think, Resident Evil 4 and then Legend of Zelda, Wind Waker, and Twilight Princess. God, I don't think I ever beat any GameCube games, to be honest with you, because the GameCube games that I had Sonic Adventure 2 Battle, and that was amazing, but I didn't really treat it as like a video game that you play through to beat. I kind of just treated it as like, I'm going to play City Escape constantly, and when I'm not playing City Escape, I'm going to play in my Chow Garden. That was my idea of playing Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. And then I had Melee, which, like, you can't really beat Melee. And, God, I can't even think of what other... I think I had a Fire Emblem game that I never got more than, like, a third of the way through. It was like Path of Radiance or Radiant Dawn or something like that. I think Path of Radiance was the GameCube game, and then Radiant Dawn was Wii. I think that's it, though. I didn't really have that many GameCube games, but the ones that I had, I played the shit out of. Just not in a way that was like, you're gonna beat this game now. I never had any Legend of Zelda games on GameCube. Like, yeah, I don't know. There was a Legend of Zelda game at one point that was like something and Four Swords that you could play both on a portable device and on the GameCube. It was almost like a primitive Switch in that sense, because like Switch is like a handheld and a console at the same time, and that's kind of what it was, although you had two separate things rather than it all in one. And yeah, that's like the closest that I've ever come to beating anything on the GameCube, is a game that wasn't even actually a GameCube game, but just could be played on the TV through the GameCube.
Right.
God, now we're getting our ads. Lord, I mean, I picked a perfect time to start ranting about fucking video games, because now we're just dealing with advertisements and we don't have anything better to talk about anyway, so.
Absolutely.
Craig Skiff said in chat that Twilight Princess is his all-time favorite Zelda game.
I could never get into the Zelda series. Maybe I just haven't committed to it enough. But
I don't know, man. Maybe you've also just not played the games that are more interesting that you would connect with more. Like I say, I keep telling you, I think you would love Oracle of Ages because it's a very, very puzzle-heavy game.
Yeah.
And I know that you like that. I forget the
Talos Principle.
That's right, Talos Principle, and that's like you always love that because of its like puzzles and it makes you think and like go back and stuff, and that's like you know, Oracle of Ages to me. That's what that is. Because even like in Oracle of Ages, even the bosses are like puzzles sometimes, because you got to figure out like what tools to use, you got to figure out what their weak points are and that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Talking with my mom, I might get my love of puzzles from her, because she says she loves puzzle games too. I just found that very interesting. I keep telling her that I want to like hook her up with Steam and shit like that. I want to get her on that good shit, because I don't think they have Netflix either. I'm like, my God, like, I need to save you. I need to bring you to civilization.
I will say, actually, it's interesting to me that you're not somebody that's ever gotten into the Legend of Zelda series, because I feel like you've told me before that the biggest reason you dislike RPGs is because you don't really have control of your own character in combat. Whereas in Legend of Zelda, you totally do. I mean, it's not complicated combat at all. You're just like swinging a sword or throwing a bomb or throwing a boomerang or shooting arrows or something like that. It's not overly complicated combat, but you are in full control of your movement, and you can use a shield to block stuff, and you have weapons at your disposal. And like when you pause the game, like when you hit start to pause the game, it literally stops everything going on and lets you choose what you want to use. So like you could literally swing your sword, and as it connects with your opponent, you could go into your menu while your sword is still out, switch over to a bomb, and then when you get back into the game, your sword won't be there anymore. You will have still hit the enemy, but then you could drop a bomb and walk away right away. So it's like
right
game as you're choosing your weapons. It's really cool, man. I think you would like it if you would really try to like it. Really, I guess is what, if you would give it a real shot, I think.
I'm just in a really weird place right now where like gaming isn't really gripping me. Like beyond the games,
bro, I feel you. I totally feel you on that though, because like
yeah,
I had that point in time for a long time too, and it's really just over the last month or two that I've really been like, God, you know what I really want to do is just play video games now. It's really a recent thing for me, but like for the longest time I was in the same place as you, where it was just like I could play video games, or I could actually like make progress on this other thing that I feel like is probably more important, and I always chose that other thing.
Well, that's where I am, because really, if there's anything I want to do with my time, it's just read. And like, yeah, I've been collecting books for years and stuff, but like really, really want to read. Like the itch is bad lately. I feel like I'm juggling.
But hey, man, that's the thing is playing video games should be a fun thing. It should never be something that you feel obligated to do.
Well, no, that's the thing. Like, I love gaming because, like, I have gotten back into 2K16. I'm doing, like, Universe mode with Kevin Owens. I'm both the United States and Intercontinental Champion. And I plan on winning the Royal Rumble and becoming WWE Champion. But, you know, gaming for me, I always use that as, like, a medium. Either, like, listen to podcasts or just kind of relax in a way while also thinking my thoughts through. So it is very therapeutic for me. I'm just talking about more, like, going out in search of new games, which is crazy because I think the last new game I got actually would be one that I would love if I would just sit down and play it. What's it called again? No, it's not that, I don't think. What was it? Engines are still happening here. I'd like to get this done before the match starts. It was no, it wasn't that either. God damn it, what was the game called? It was something like socialists developed it. It was a game where you pretty much the goal literally is like dismantling capitalism.
Oh.
And I haven't even touched it yet.
No, it's not literally just Adventure Communist.
No, I don't think it is. Unless, is it?
That's like almost like a Clicker Heroes game, but it's not. It's not like you're actively clicking. It's like an automated thing.
Yeah. See, that's why I knew that wasn't it because I figured that's what it was. I knew it looked familiar to me. But yeah.
Oh my God, TJP is on the opposite team to Flip Gordon. This match makes no sense. I don't want to root for any team.
Oh God, yeah, Flip Gordon's trash.
Can we just cancel this match and just keep talking about everything other than this match until it's over?
Absolutely, because I'd actually like to play. Oh, wait, is this it? Oh, okay, I found it. It's called Tonight We Riot. Yeah.
Ooh. Wait, I've heard of that game. I have heard of that game for sure.
Oh, apparently the first trading card is called Primitive Communism. See, I know I would love this game if I would just sit down and play it, because I have it installed.
Nice.
So, yeah.
Is that a game that was, like, on sale on a Humble Bundle, and you said something to me about it, and I checked it out, too?
No, dude, I don't think so. All I know this game from was, like, I bought it the day that it came out, like, officially on Steam, because a friend of mine on Facebook shared a video, like, from the developers talking about it. And I'm like, oh, shit, that's so cool. Like, obviously I'd want a game like that, you know, dismantling capitalism and this and that will be the closest I get to actually doing it. Because it's sure as hell not happening right now in the real world, right? But yeah, like, I have just been in a place where, like, I'm loving what I'm reading and I'm loving what I'm doing intellectually. Yeah. And, like, again, games for me serve more of a therapeutic function where it's like, okay, I need to think, but I need to think while keeping my hands occupied. Because that's the thing. I can't sit because I really just don't give a fuck about this match. So sorry, guys, but like,
no, dude, I already proposed it. We're not talking about this match. This can go away.
Yeah, this match can fucking fuck off. But I can't listen to podcasts just like while not doing anything because like I get so distracted. So gaming for me is a way to like keep my hands busy while I'm listening to podcasts.
But you haven't been in a podcasting mode lately. You've been in a reading mode, and you can't pay attention to anything other than reading when you're reading.
Exactly. Now, granted, the weird thing is, and I guess because like when I read too, I want to know that I have a wide berth to read because some chapters can be long, and I know we've been doing like a lot of afternoon recordings, and this month is insanely stacked. So like, if anything, if I've been consuming any media, it's not video games, it's just like other YouTubers. Like you guys have heard me in recent commentaries plug Big Joel, who I really like, who does media analysis in a really thoughtful way that's kind of like the Nostalgia Critic, you know, except for adults and without all the, you know, fucking lame brain humor, you know, and childish humor. And, you know, he did videos on fucking DreamWorks trilogy. I mean, not actually a connected trilogy. Well, actually, it was a four-parter because he did an analysis on Shrek, fucking what else? Over the Hedge, B-Movie.
I really loved, dude, Over the Hedge was my jam. I loved that movie. I still do, honestly.
Yeah, he did a great analysis of that. And then, I remember the other film. It, like, had Will Smith as a fish. Does anybody know the actual title? Because it's escaping
Shark Tale.
Right now. Yeah, Shark Tale. That's it. Yeah, so it was Shrek, Shark Tale, Over the Hedge, and B-Movie. And, like, it's crazy the analysis I've heard about B-Movie, like, being actually kind of a leftist film. and for like class consciousness and shit. And I only say that because the main B that initiates all this is fucking Jerry Seinfeld.
Dude, I literally was just about to say, B-Movie is literally just like, hey everybody, what if Jerry Seinfeld was a bee?
Yeah. But like, even more so that Jerry Seinfeld, who comes across as pretty conservative, has lamented PC culture and this and that PC culture, would have a movie where it's like, so hey, you ever notice how we have all this labor and we produce all this surplus and it's taken by these humans? You ever notice like we're enslaved by these corporations and we're alienated from our work that we should enjoy doing, which I know a lot of the bees in the hive genuinely want to do? Maybe we should do something about that. And like Jerry Seinfeld's the voice of it. And I'm like, fucking what? Maybe Jared didn't even understand it. We just got done talking about how rightists are pretty ignorant when it comes to leftist theory. They think they know what they're talking about, but like everything else in life, they're just wrong. So maybe Jerry didn't think it was communist at all. Maybe he's like, yeah, that's the American way. Sure, Jerry.
Nice little crossbody there by Carl Fredericks. The first move that...
Always alpha. Brody there missing the senton. So
I like how we're talking about... Let me just point this out. We're talking about Jerry Seinfeld, and you're talking about B-Movie, which you're saying has communist undertones. And Metz literally quotes a guy in the Seinfeld show known as the Soup Nazi.
Yeah. Oh, gotta love the internet, right? Dropkick there. So while this match is just happening, existing, how fucking great was Stardom today, guys, that joined us?
It was wonderful. Javaris, man, we didn't see you for Stardom today. I was hoping to see you there, man.
I've been hoping to see more of you in our Stardom reactions as well, Javaris. Yeah. I know you love Konami, and really, if you want to join us again, you need to join us when we cover the October 3rd show, because that shit is ridiculously stacked.
Yeah, it's literally happening tonight in the sense that it's happening in like 6 hours or 7 or 8 hours or something like that. But like, we're not going to both be awake, and we're not going to be able to watch it live, unfortunately, because we're not going to be awake and we're not going to be able to live react to it, and then we don't want to get spoiled on it, so we're not going to watch it live. But it is going to be live on, I think at least the first match or two is actually going to be live on YouTube, dude. I don't know if you saw that at all, but I think the first match specifically is going to be live on YouTube. It's going to be like treated as almost like a dark match. But yeah, that's pretty cool. I think it's like the Hina versus Rena match from No People Gate. Remember that?
Yeah.
Like it was considered a dark match. And then like it got uploaded on Stardom as like match 0. So yeah, it's dude,
I actually wish Stardom would go like live through YouTube or even just Stardom World at times that we could cover it, because I actually saw in the sidebar of our Stardom reactions today are No People Gate reactions, and I saw that they had like 352 views, which given that it's Stardom and our audience isn't always the strongest,
dude,
like,
that's
really
literally
good.
Like that's right around the same amount of views that we got from our All Out live reactions, funny enough.
Yeah. But yeah, like that just tells me that there are people hungering for Stardom, or really maybe just more Japanese wrestling.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, if they would just go when we're like awake and able to do it. I mean, even if they would go as late as like, I don't know, 11 p.m. or even midnight. I know we wouldn't be able to cover it maybe for logistics reasons, but like we'd be up, and if we could cover it for logistics reasons, we definitely would. Yeah. So yeah, it just sucks how it kind of all falls out. Javaris says, I don't have a Stardom subscription, unfortunately. When you're in a position to get one, Javaris, because I know times are really precarious right now and tough, definitely do so, brother, and we'd love to have you for these, because I know you're a big fan. I know you'd fall in love with Stardom so fast. All these women kick ass. Like, I don't even know if you were here for it, Javaris. I'm assuming you were, because I know you're like a real Twitwell faithful. You watch a lot of our content. But on 5 Fave 5s, I pretty much more or less said I like everyone in Stardom except these 3 people specifically. Like I actually did like an honorary exclusion rather than just like a mention kind of thing. Because I'm like, no, I pretty much love everybody more or less equally, save for these top 5. But these 3 people, and only 3 people in an entire roster, I'm just like met on or just do not like at all.
Yeah.
It's so good, dude. Like, It really is women's wrestling that I think we've been hungering for a long time, and Stardom's like, we done knew.
And my
and it
God,
just gets better.
Dude, after today, I might have to check out Marvelous. Jesus.
Oh, dude, that's the thing, Javaris, and I wish Daily Motion was as good with Stardom as they've been over the years with New Japan. Because, like, I would love to send Javaris a link to that tag match. Maybe.
Oh, I could. I could send him a link. I could happily send him a link.
Sweet. Yeah, Javaris, there was a 6-woman tag that happened today with these women from the promotion Marvelous, Iroha, May, and Reen. Now, obviously, those aren't their full names. That's just what I know how to pronounce. Against Queen's Quest, represented by Momo, Utami, and Azumi. And, dude, it was fucking fire. That and the main event were just insane, dude. Like, I know WWE's women's division, like Sasha and Bayley are holding it down. But imagine if you just had a whole company of capable women holding it down. That's Stardom, more or less.
Yep.
So, this match is still existing, huh?
It's ceased to go away.
Yeah. Wow, that's something. Speaking of wonderful Japanese women, I just need to say for the record, since everything we're talking about is more important than this match, objectively, I really miss Reika Saiki. She hasn't done a video, and I think we can actually say months.
Yeah.
Thank goodness I wasn't literally counting on her for the protein, otherwise I'd be fucked. Yeah, 3 months ago was her last upload. My God, she's so pure.
Here we go.
You know who else I was actually thinking about today, dude, while we were live reacting to Stardom? And I was wondering, like, did they have something personal go on or whatever, but they're actually still really active on Twitter, was Strokovic Oka Metal. Because I feel like it's been a while since we watched a video from them, too. And I'm like,
He did upload something within the last week or two, but I just didn't find what he uploaded interesting, so I didn't bother even prompting you whether you wanted to watch it or not.
Yeah, I just thought about him because I'm like, that's really, just odd. So
I did put a link in the chat to the QQ versus Marvelous match, by the way.
You're a gem. Only because I know you kind of, I saw the interaction with you and Matt's about talking politics on the channel. Javaris, me too, bro. Me fucking too, bro. And I didn't really comment, only because I've said my piece about, like, masks and Trump and everything going on my philosophy Twitter, and I'm like, I'm good. But I will say this. I just saw this article. I don't know how old this is. It was only like a day old. It was published yesterday. Apparently a former Twitter CEO, Dick Costolo, said, quote, "Some capitalists are going to be the first to be shot in the revolution."
Yep.
Oh, he knows. See, I'm glad at least some people are wising up to it.
Damn. That was a hell of a lariat by Brody King.
And, feeds TJP into the human trash can. Is that going to do it? Please be it. Yes.
There you go.
Hooray!
Villain Enterprises win.
Yeah, Javaris, it was a great fucking match, dude. Iroha's a beast. Like,
dude, she absolutely blew my mind. I really want to go back and watch her match with Mayu now because I did not realize that she was that fucking good.
That's kind of one of the more understated, beautiful parts of wrestling. When, like, you've been watching somebody for a while. I know this has happened to me quite a few times. Or, like, maybe you watched them once and you're like, that was really good, but you didn't appreciate how good. Right. And then you revisit and your relationship with them just completely changes.
Yeah.
Like, that's how it was with me and ZSJ.
Didn't that happen with you and Marty Scurll, too, at one point?
I think Marty Scurll, yeah, before he went back right in the trash bin again.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yep, 4-on-4 tag team main event up next. There it is. Rocky Finlay Mysterioso Cobb versus Bullet Club. Bullet. Yeah, Javara, she's really pretty.
Here comes the man hoping to win the J1.
The J1. You actually said that. Wow.
You know, Javaris, it's funny you say that because I agree. You're not wrong. But that's kind of how I felt about Himeka after a little while.
Yeah.
Like, she would compete, and then just one day I'm like, you know, she's really fucking cute, actually.
Yeah.
I'd be way too shy to say that to her face for a lot of reasons. But, yeah. Oh, God. Sometimes I think about alternate versions of me that have even less of a filter than this version of me. And I could just picture me going up to Himeka and being like, so, how do you feel about them short kings? 5'2". Jay White's ready to do this, and so am I. Honestly, this tag match is going to answer a really interesting question. Can a Kenta and a Jay White compensate for a Chase Owens?
I mean,
I think they can.
Yeah, I was going to say, Chase Owens, I forget, who did he beat that was like, what the fuck, why did he beat him a few weeks ago?
Wasn't it PJ Black?
It was PJ, yeah. I don't know. If Chase can beat PJ Black, I think he can manage to not lose this match. Although he did lose to
I'm actually really excited to see Hikuleo.
Yeah, same.
He lost to... Yeah, he lost to who, by the way? I'm sorry,
David
I missed
Finlay.
that. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, Hikuleo, though, I think there's a lot of promise. I'm stoked to see this dude.
Is this team all going to come out at the same time, or are we going to get separate entrances for all four of them? What do you think?
I think they'll come out all at the same time to save time.
To David Finlay's music? Yeah, wow. There's Lucha Scott Steiner.
Rocky Romero. Oh my God. Jeff Cobb.
And
thank God Jeff Cobb has broad shoulders, because Jesus fuck the carry job he has to do.
And Juice's Burden.
Yeah. Maybe that's why one of the reasons why Juice got a new look. David Finlay just comes up to him, Juice, I'm so glad you're back. I can't wait to hang out. Yeah, let's talk.
No, he's disguised. He's trying to hide from David. David comes up, he's just like, Juice, I'm so glad I'm back. How have you been? And Juice is just like, I don't know who this Juice guy is. I'm one of the Blues Brothers.
Yeah. Telling you something, Juice manages to beat Naito. He'll probably get a Team 1% membership, or at least a nice fat check as a congratulations from Javaris. He won't need to hang out with David Finlay anymore.
Did you see Kenta laugh at that with this team?
Yeah, I mean, dude, how is Kenta so emotionally linked up to us right now?
Low, sweet.
Oh, Cobb wants Kenta.
Bro, you lost to him last week.
You've lost to him twice, dude. Get over it.
Yeah, once in the tournament and once for the briefcase. Yeah, Kenta even is just like, I don't need you. I don't need this. Oh my God, are we getting Rocky versus Hikuleo right now?
Jesus Christ.
What were you saying earlier about Short Kings?
Look at this tiny man. I'm thinking he's going to do something.
Then he turns around and he's there. He's just like, God. Oh, come on, guys. Tag me out. And they're just like, it's on you, man. You're the one that volunteered to go first.
Trying to fire up. Oh, my God.
Dude, look at this size difference. Hikuleo has like 2 Rocky. What the hell?
Jay White is openly laughing on the apron. Oh.
Holy shit.
Dude, if Bullet Club could just laugh for the rest of the match, that'd be just fucking great.
I'm sorry, but Rocky Romero's listed at 5'7" and Hikuleo's listed at 6'8", and I don't fucking buy that shit for 1 second. Rocky Romero is no taller than 5'4", I promise you.
Chase Owens, even Chase Owens is like, I can handle this.
I mean, look how much taller Chase is than Rocky. Come on. How tall is Chase Owens? Chase Owens is listed. There's no way I believe that either. Chase Owens is listed at 6'1", but I don't buy that either.
No way.
Kenta is like 5'8". Oh, Rocky landed on his feet. Nice.
Forearm there.
Come on, Kenta.
I can't believe that Rocky finally gets offense and it's against fucking Kenta.
Well, it's against
a
size peer.
Yeah, there you go.
But then Jeff Cobb comes in with his thick ass and he starts getting an advantage again. Look at Jay.
Yes, Jay, yes.
Or I forget. No, they're not. Never mind. Wait, are they? Or yeah, they are. Jay and Kenta, or Jay and Cobb are in the same block in the G1 this year.
Oh, so we're kind of getting a future preview here.
Yeah. Kenta.
Or I should say, we're getting a preview for a future match here.
Kenta's in the other block, though. Kenta's in the B block.
Nice. Look at Hikuleo.
Yeah, Hikuleo is something different for sure.
Dude, like, I feel like Hikuleo could be New Japan's, like, Diesel in a way, but he's got, in my mind, a look that may even be better. I know that's going to be debatable, because I know Diesel probably really fit the aesthetic of the period. And he's definitely going to have more of a wider moveset, I feel like. So it's just going to be like elbows in the corner, big boot, jackknife, go home. Which, hey, if you're making your fucking money, nothing wrong with that for the record. But Jay White now going to work over the thigh there.
Yeah, we'll see.
I'm just really excited about Hikuleo because you're talking about that size and that hair. Like, dude's got it, man.
Were you about to say, and that hair?
Well, yeah, and that hair, like, it's just, he's got an amazing look.
Yeah.
And yeah, like, if he can work a solid match, which I know that's going to be defined differently for people, but, like, you know, if he could work safely and be compelling, no telling what he could do in New Japan. Tag there.
I just love how consistent you being into certain types of hair is.
That is true. I am a consistent boy when it comes to scalps that I want to have relations with.
Yeah, like specifically Alex Foster and Sal. You've always been super into their hair, and now you know we already know also that you're into Santos Escobar's hair, and now Hikuleo.
I mean, maybe it's because I have a receding hairline, and I'm just thinking, you know, that'll never be me, but it's you, and that's beautiful enough. But stop there to Jeff Cobb's leg.
Oh, man.
God, if it wasn't so cold in these parts, like, I probably would have shaved my head by now. I just take all the warmth that I can get.
I think my dad's hairline started receding in his 20s, too, man.
It's what he deserves. Granted, though, probably what I deserve, too, to be honest.
See, no, but you might say terrible things sometimes, and mostly when you do, it's as a joke, but you don't do terrible things, and you don't go out of your way to make people feel bad to their faces.
That is true.
Like, that's a difference. It's a big difference. John's just like, somebody else gaslighting someone into feeling like shit is the same as me saying something bad about somebody else that doesn't give a fuck about what I say about them.
Yeah. Totally morally equivalent.
Yeah.
Hikuleo!
What are you, a centrist?
Kick out there. I told you about the time I actually had a centrist driver take me to therapy, right? And I actually got to peek into the mindset of a centrist.
Yeah.
And it really was, in all sincerity, not that bad, but I'm like, you realize how centrists are ultimately politically impotent, right? Because it's more or less saying, look, guys, you're both equally awful, so the best thing is for everything to stay the same.
Yes.
It's pretty much conservatism with extra steps to me.
Yeah. Well, it's passivism in a way, which allows the more aggressive side, which is typically conservatism, to win. So you're aiding conservatism.
Yeah. And I know there are, like, nuanced forms of pacifism, But I've even had like friends.
See, I didn't
call
say.
me out.
Just to be clear, I didn't say pacifism. Like I'm a pacifist. I said passivism, as in you're being passive.
Oh, I misheard. Okay, yeah, you are right about that. I was even going to say though, pacifism in itself, as I was using it, that can have problems too. Because I've even had friends be like, "No, we shouldn't punch Nazis," and I'm like, "Really? Because if we don't knock them out, you know what they're going to do while they're conscious? Build fucking gas chambers like they did the first time." So,
yeah, I was even about to bring up the equivalent of like a centrist looking at somebody that wants to kill an entire group of people and somebody that wants to punch that person in the face and being like, these things are the same.
Yeah, dude. Oh, God. That's another reason I didn't remark earlier, because I'm like, no, I'm literally the meme. I'm not going to get all political. 3 drinks later, abolish the fucking state. Centrists piss me off.
I don't know if you'd even make it to 3 drinks, bruh.
No, for me, it's like 1 fucking sip. And I'm like, you know what I've been thinking lately?
We really need to abolish capitalism.
Yeah.
Oh, God, Rocky's playing the role of super coach again.
God, Rocky, you're literally the smallest man in this match. You have no right.
God, remember that one time when that one guy after Okada and Evil didn't have the best match of the year was like, you know what my match of the year is? Team Super Coaches challenging for the IWGP Junior Tag titles.
God, I know everybody has opinions, but
some of them deserve to be thrown in the trash.
Yeah. Not even the raccoons would eat that shit.
The raccoons would come up to the trash and just see, like, Himika's facial expressions are a bad thing and just be like, ew, what is this? I'm walking away.
Yeah. Oh my God, David Finlay, why are you trying against fucking Jay White of all people? Yes, Jay. Can I just say too, because I'm just a weird boy like that, and we already kind of openly addressed this. I mean, not that I mind being on the firing line. Fuck that. Jay White probably has one of the best, like, facial hair aesthetics in wrestling right now to me. Like, I know Brian was king for a long time, but I'm just really vibing with what Jay White's got going on right now.
Definitely, yeah.
Like, he looks like he's just a few steps away from that fully automated luxury communism. Like, I just feel like he looks like a Russian revolutionary with that goatee.
That's an interesting take. Wow, look at the moonsault from Mysterioso. 2 count on Chase, though.
And Pillsbury Doughboy. I mean, excuse me. I actually meant to make that a joke, and then it just fell out. Fucking excellent. You know what? I'm glad that happened, because it would have been funnier than what I was actually going to say. I was going to say Chase Owens, who wasn't laughing, getting his gut impacted like the Pillsbury Doughboy. But no, that was a lot funnier.
Flirting out Pillsbury Doughboy is so much fucking funnier. Oh, shit.
Lariat in the corner there by Lucha Scott Steiner.
Oh my God, I need to compose myself. There's AJ.
Twisting vertical suplex.
Whew.
Shining Wizard there.
Shining Wizard.
Lucha Scott Steiner ain't gonna take that shit.
Yeah, no.
He didn't come all the way here from Mexico North to lose, all right?
From Mexico South, you mean?
Yeah.
The original.
Oh, Kenta, yes! Oh my God.
Mexico Originale.
Oh God, now I need to see Lucha Scott Steiner and actual Scott Steiner talking about the different Mexicos. And they can both agree that they hate Mexico North.
But no, see, Mysterioso would say, America is Mexico North.
Yeah. No,
and then Scott Steiner would get all offended and say, no, it ain't. Canada's Mexico North. What are you talking about? What do you even know? What do you know about Giallo Free?
Oh my god. If Scott Steiner was a Trump supporter, which I don't think he is, but if he was, I'm not saying I would like it. I would be very disappointed in him. But just hearing his rationale, like, I would want to put a live mic in front of him because just
put a live
everything
mic
that
in
man
front of him
says
and
is
say,
so-
"Why do you like Donald Trump?"
Well, you remember when Pearl Harbor bombed the Germans? I think, like, oh, wow, that's it.
The lifting flatliner, pulling Chase Owens over. Jay White and Kenta patrolling the outside. 2, 3, that's it.
Hikuleo does the damage.
Hikuleo, man. Yeah, I kind of like this guy. Okay.
Hikuleo literally just helped Chase Owens improve.
Yeah, it's thanks to Hikuleo that Chase Owens just picked up his second pinfall victory in New Japan Strong that he didn't deserve.
Yeah, really. Maybe that was the universe being like, look, I know you probably sensed a disturbance, and that was some armchair commentator calling you Pillsbury Doughboy. So we're just going to give you the win here.
Oh, my God. My eyes are actually watering from that.
See, now I want somebody to low sweet Chase Owens right in the stomach, and him just be like, oh! It would be some weird shit, and I would have a lot of questions, but I think it would also make me warm inside.
Like the cookies.
Yeah, I was going to say, like a Pillsbury croissant or something.
Oh my God.
God.
Well, these last... Really, I feel like I paid very little attention to any match other than, like, Danny Limelight versus... that fucking Blake Christian. I feel like that was the only match that I really paid any attention to. And yet, I've had so much fun live reacting to this show with you. Yeah, it's been fun.
Oh, backstage here.
Hey, wow, here's the losing team. How does it feel to be losers?
We wouldn't know.
Where's the actual loser?
It's been a while since I've coached. Well, now we know why, Rocky.
Where's the guy that took the pin?
Jeff Cobb is still going after Kenta's briefcase. Let it go, loser.
I forget, who did Jeff beat in the G1 like 2 shows ago?
Wasn't it Shingo?
Was it Shingo? I had Shingo I was thinking it was Shingo too. God, that just doesn't compute for me for some reason, but I think it was.
Wow, so you actually let the losers talk when the winning team had great promos in fucking Kenta and Jay White.
Exactly. I wanted to hear from both of those guys. I mean, I would have actually liked to hear from Hikuleo as well, but like, Chase Owens can shut up.
New Japan strong, more like New Japan wrong for that decision.
All right, man. Well, this is kind of it for this show. And next week, we got our finale to Lions Break Crown. It's Clark Connors versus Danny Limelight. That's going to be a lot of fun. I got to tell you, I'm with you, though. I think Limelight is the better pick to win that. I like Connors, but unless he has fully graduated from his Young Lion status, I think that Limelight is the better choice to win the tournament.
I completely agree with your face. So I think with that said, we can get out of here. Guys, thank you for joining us. That hour actually went by a lot faster than I was expecting it to.
Mostly because we got to talk about things other than the show.
That definitely helped. We should just really start doing that if they're going to keep platforming trash performers, for their matches.
Yeah, or I was even going to say, like, if after next week we feel like we're ready to kind of wash our hands of the show because of that, I was just going to ask you if you wanted next week to be our last live reaction to New Japan Strong, but I didn't know if you'd want to go along with that or not.
I'd be cool with that, honestly, because, like, I know a lot of people don't watch this live.
Yeah.
And I feel like, because here's the thing, dude. The only other reason I'm really cool with dropping it anyway is because we are, like, financially supporting New Japan. Like, that's one thing. When we do a lot of content for a place we don't really financially support, it's like, well, that is the support, because we're letting people know, like, hey, this exists. But we're doing that, and we already cover a lot of standard New Japan shows, so I'm good with putting this on the chopping block.
Yeah.
So I guess next week will be our last live reactions then?
It might be. Like, we'll talk about it again next week and see if we really definitively want to end it there, or if if we want to continue to stay tuned, as they say. But yeah, we'll have that conversation next week. But I am just putting it on the table now, just in case.
All right, folks. Well, one day at a time, as we should all take everything. And speaking of one day at a time, tomorrow we all have to take a breather, no commentaries. But then Sunday, we have TakeOver 31 live reactions at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Yep. Can Kyle O'Reilly beat Finn Balor for the NXT Championship? Will we have the first married couple champions in Johnny Gargano and Candice LeRae, as Johnny faces Damian Priest and Candice faces Io? Will Swerve finally become the Cruiserweight champion? And there's another match happening, but nobody cares about that. And who is 10 for 2020? So
that's the real question right there. That's the question on everybody's minds.
I'm going to be totally honest with you, bro. I think that might be what I'm most hyped about on this takeover. I'm just really
and I can't even blame you for that, dude. I can't blame you at all.
I'm just
it's really such a thrown together card. It's definitely relatable.
You know what, though? Your face isn't thrown together. It's very cohesive and beautiful. So I'm going to get us out of here. So, oh my God. I'm going to get us out of here so that I can appreciate it more. Leave a like, guys. If you haven't, as you file out, we'd really appreciate it. Subscribe, click the bell icon for notifications so you never get miss any of that Twitter goodness. You can see all of our social media in the background and in the description box below, so you can't miss us. And I know I've kind of been slacking on the comments thing like the last few videos, and that was honestly a lapse in judgment. That wasn't deliberate. So I guess I will say, for a comment, who do you think is going to win the Lions Break crown? And is it going to be Daniel Limelight or is it going to be Clark Connors? So, yeah, talk to us. I'm going to hand it over to Ashton to take us home.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we hope you all enjoyed New Japan Strong tonight. We hope that at the very least, even if you weren't into the show like we weren't super into the show, we hope that you enjoyed our commentary, our discussion, our discourse. And if you did, remember to like the video, like John said, subscribe, click the bell. All those things already have been covered by John, but you can also follow us on Twitter and on Twitch. And while you're on Twitch, you can also support the channel. You can subscribe on Twitch. You could also support the channel in other ways. You could buy our merch on Teespring, you could donate to our Patreon, and you can share this channel and this video with all your wrestling fan friends and let them in on the best kept secret in the YouTube and Twitch wrestling communities, because we are TwitWow and we are the workhorses of the YNTWCs. And we hope that you're all looking forward to our upcoming content, because there is an absolute fuck ton of it. Starting Monday, we've got G1 for 6 of 7 days, because we've got G1 on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday coming up. We've also got, let's see, new NXT TakeOver 31 live reactions on Sunday, NXT live reactions on Wednesday, New Japan Strong next Friday, WWE catch-up commentary next Saturday, and a couple Stardom shows this coming week, which we will live react to as soon as possible, excluding Wednesday, because if it's uploaded on Wednesday, we're not going to be able to live react to it same day, because Wednesday we already have New Japan and NXT, and we don't have the time to fit both of those in. So we hope that you're looking forward to all that stuff, and most importantly, we hope that you're all able to remember to stay tuned.